Yo, what's up, dudes? It's me, your boy George S. Patton. I'm here to talk about this fucking subreddit drama, dude. This is fucking god tier. This stupid shit that's going on. Um, so I don't really know where to begin, but I think it's best if I give you a small little short history lesson on how um this whole thing started, because I don't think people know and know like the clear truth. Like I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking just tell you what happened, the history, and how everything went down. So, Excel was the we moved from Reddit War Thunder TS. I was the head mod then, and I made a post, and I was like, "Hey, do you think our war game should have its own TeamSpeak?" That post got very positive reviews. People really liked the idea, so I decided, okay, we'll look. I'll go looking for someone to host a TeamSpeak because at the time I couldn't do it like financially. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just find someone else and host servers. So we found Excel. I was able to get Excel to, he was volunteered as TeamSpeak, and to host some servers, and that went well for a long time, for a really long time. And towards the end of it, I kind of split off from the whole TeamSpeak community because I got into playing competitively, but that doesn't matter. Towards the end of it, myself, Betts, Enzo, and Raf, we were kind of like the main mod team over there. Kind of were in agreement that the community view of the Reddit TeamSpeak and the Reddit players um, was just 10v10 kind of pub stomping and really bad outlook for new players to come wanting to play with us. We had a lot of complaints that people were getting, kicked from our servers, noobs were getting kicked from our servers, and just things you don't really like. So we decided to implement a rule saying that you're not allowed to kick players from Reddit hosted 10v10 servers anymore. So you can't kick anyone. Um, People got upset about that. The regulars got really upset. And so they decided, okay, we're going to split off and have this kind of like civil war. And that's how George's World and PA kind of separated, right? Excel took the side of like the regulars and people he played with and kind of took our side at the same time. We decided, hey, it's best if we split from Excel, but at the same time, Excel wanted to split from, I guess, everyone as a whole. So he shut down his servers and we moved to PA, while some of the veterans and regulars and Australians moved to George's World. Now, that whole George's World discussion is definitely a larger discussion, and that's not in this video. That's just whatever. I had dealings with George Costanza a long time ago. He's the owner and I guess the leader of George's World, I guess. But that guy's a whole nother can of worms. But PA was the best option for us. We had two options, which was A, we would have another person that I knew personally host a TeamSpeak, and we could just start fresh, having our own TeamSpeak. Or B, we could go with how we did with the War Thunder Reddit TS, which is integrate with another already set community, and then just play games and have fun with another community. Like both options are good. The only thing is with the PA option is we have to kind of accumulate get ready for the PA rules and the rule set and all that stuff. So we decided to go with the PA option because it felt more appealing. We said that we could use his servers and he could set us up and we could have a good time, and we viewed it as mutually beneficial that his community, he made it seem like his community was very, very large, like up to 40 to 70 players at all time zones. So that would mean that people would come down, like they would see a large amount of Wargame players and they would come down and, hey, what's Wargame? And I think that's mutually, because this is when I was like really into Wargame and modding, and really being into helping the Wargame community grow as a whole. So I thought it was a very good opportunity to show people what Wargame is and really show how it works, how it plays, and how great of a game it is, right? So we decided to go with this idea, and it worked out pretty well. We just had a couple of bumps on the road, and this is what I'll talk about. So the first real major issue that I remember dealing with Wheat, only one really, the big and major issue, and then I kind of distanced myself from the PA, TeamSpeak, and all that stuff. But I was still the head mod, and we had an event me and Betts organized the me, Betts, and Dragoon. Dragoon was the person who put up the money for the Wargame Reddit 3v3 tourney, which was hosted quite a long time ago. It took about 6 months to complete, but it was the our first real tournament after the George Costanza tournament failure. Um, so we put up a big prize pool, and we helped organize and make the rules, and that was me and Betts' job. So once we did that, this is when we were still with PA. We got a kind of a mad, kind of angry I am Wheat. Wade is, of course, if you don't know, he's the owner and founder of Project Awesome, which is kind of his own little community that involves having fun and doing events for certain games or whatever. Anyways, Wheat's upset that he wasn't involved in the making of this tournament. We said it was strictly a our wargame event. It had nothing to do with Project Awesome. We weren't using the TeamSpeak. We weren't using anything having to do with Project Awesome. It was just an our wargame event. Now, Wheat stated to me that because we're using his TeamSpeak, so we're doing this all for free. He's managing this, etc., etc. That he should be able to include events from Project Strategy and Project Milsim and all that stuff to the R Wargame subreddit. Um, and not too many people know about this. This is only the conversation between moderate, like me, Betts, and Wait. So it would just be a he said, she said thing. It would honestly just end up being that. But I'm just telling you, if you don't want to believe it, whatever. I'm just telling you what happened. So he was upset that he wasn't involved in the R War Game tourney. That we were like mooching off him, and he wanted something to be mutually beneficial. He wanted people to come to Project Strategy for like any type of our wargame event. So any event that we'd had, any tournament, he wanted it to be posted in Project Strategy. He wanted our subscribers to go to Project Strategy to play wargame events. Now, obviously, I really, really disliked. That was no, that's not happening. Our wargame is completely individual. I want to keep the subreddit and the TeamSpeak as kind of course, the only connection is the IP. Like that's what I kind of want. And of course, if there's something related to the TeamSpeak that needs to be posted, like a coaching night or like any type of drama or whatever, of course that's going to go to the subreddit. Unfortunately, but that's the way it has to work. The subreddit is the easiest place for us to communicate as a whole, as a group. So that happened, and I kind of was that was just so much drama at some point in time that I just kind of started to distance myself from the kind of PA thing. And then after that I just distanced myself again and started playing with ANZ, and then I just distanced myself even more. And then I finally did that whole stream sniping thing, and that obviously that was a call for me to it was kind of sad for me because I still love to like see the community grow and do things for the community and stuff like that. But of course I realized my mistake with of course I like to fuck around a lot and make meme videos, as you guys know. But that was my big mistake because I still felt like I was doing a good job, and and then the war game was in a great direction in terms of the subreddit, and we had a lot of individual views. The subreddit's still growing. From I was upset that I was upset that I kind of let myself do something that was kind of like I shouldn't have done. But that's just whatever. That's me fucking around, and I shouldn't have done it. But still, it happened. So I stepped down, and honestly, it was a great thing. Just for me personally, I didn't have to deal with anything. I could just be myself, not have to worry about anything having to do with the team psych, and it was just great. I loved it. And then that's what happened with Betts. Betts got overloaded with stuff, and having to do with the TeamSpeak and the subreddit at the same time. It ends up being a hassle. So he stepped down too. He didn't tell anyone. He just wanted to go off the grid. He wanted to fucking leave. He wanted to get out of there, which I completely understand because after I left, it really felt amazing, right? So that's the history lesson. It wasn't short, but that's the truth as it is. If you don't want to believe it, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. People don't like me because I'm really brash at some points, and they don't really know I can be completely reasonable, and that's fine. You don't like me, you don't like me. That's perfectly fine. But I'm just telling you my side and how it all began. That's a history lesson, and maybe maybe there's more information that you know, but I highly doubt it. Unless you're a mod or you talk to these people, but whatever. Anyways, so what's happening recently is that the PA mods come in because Enzo is overwhelmed with. There was something happened like 2 months ago, having to do with like I don't know what it was, but it was an influx of shit posts. So so Enzo asked people he knows, people he plays with, to join and help him moderate the subreddit, which is perfectly fine. I understand there's a lot of things to look after, whatever, having to do with mod mail and shit like that, and keeping posts up and shit like that. Yeah, sure. But it's not the point where you need you need this many guys. It's just like it's really just whatever. You need like 2 guys. It's not a lot. And of course you see I have 9 -10 on fucking wheat because I don't agree with what the shit he says. Anyways, um, anyways, so he invites these people to come help him mod. Now here's the thing that raises alarm here. I still, whenever I left, I didn't really say anything because I knew I'd fucked up, and I'd feel embarrassed to tell people, tell Bets and Enzo how I'd still want things to run, and so because that just doesn't sound right, right? When you fuck up that bad, you usually just let yourself go and just But anyways, so I guess Enzo felt comfortable with how PA was running, and this is just completely Enzo. You might have to talk with him, but Enzo's a completely nice guy, coolest guy. Um, but he invited these mods in, and then he let them stay, and he's let them stay, and then they decide to make this post not too long ago. I don't know if it's still up. I think it's removed. Yeah, pretty sure it's gone. Anyways, it's a post about Project Awesome needing helpers, and this is kind of out of left field. Like Project Awesome should literally stay in Project Awesome. They should post this in their project. They have the whole list of subreddits here. I'll kind of show you in like 2 seconds. So Wheat has all of these Project Sandbox, Project MD, Project FPS, Project Strategy, Project Sports, uh, Project Milsim, Project Awesome, our Wargame, and Join Squad. Now all these I'll get to, but these are all his little subs, right? And if you look at all these subs, they're really small. They're very small actually. 89 subs in the last one, 1,500, which is still pretty small. And then Project Awesome, which is the hub of everything, only has 1,700 subscribers. Um, so that's pretty small when you look at our Wargame, which has 7,600, right? So this is a pretty good way for him to get traffic to his other Project Y sites, right, or subreddits, right? So you can have like how it was before, how he wanted our Wargame events to be posted on Project Strategy. This is completely true. If there's no way he can sit there and lie to everyone and say that he did not want our Wargame events, any type of event that had to do with Wargame, tourney, anything, he wanted them to be posted on Project Strategy. That's what he wanted, right? He wanted everyone who used Wargame and wanted to make an event, anything having to do with any type of fucking anything. He wanted it to be posted there. So, so these little subreddits, he made, and he wanted traffic to go there. He wanted them to be linked. He wanted that's what his plan was. So, anyways, Enzo put these mods in, and no one's really happy with it. I mean, no one really vocally says anything because it's, of course, not an issue until they start doing something, and that's when they did something that it becomes an issue. So they made this post saying that PA needs helpers, and you can come and start doing this. We don't know these people. I think Wargame has an issue. The Wargame community has an issue with people, especially the subreddit has an issue with people in authoritative positions, and you don't really know them. I think that's definitely very few people really know who Enzo is unless you've been on TeamSpeak with him or else you'd not know who these people were, right? Um, Specifically wheat. No one knows who this guy is unless you've dealt with him or been on P8 and maybe like played Arma with him or something, or because the guy doesn't play Wargame. um, I'm just gonna show you for like a quick example on just to back up my argument on why people like this shouldn't be. Oh, I have to. All right, I can control F. Wheat. Where is he? He's right there. It is. All right, so this is wheat. Product awesome. Of course, obviously, this is hi. I'm wheat. This is the guy, right? So let's go to his games. You can see this, right? Yeah, you can. So he has 400 something games. We're gonna type in War Game Red Dragon. So let's just highlight this, just so everyone knows. Can you can see this? So wheat has 4.6 hours on Wargame. 4.6 hours. Um, that should conclude my argument with this shouldn't be allowed to happen anymore. Um, this this whole thing is kind of getting out of hand. The answer, the fix to this problem is simple. You remove the PA mods. You make the PA TeamSpeak separate from our Wargame. There's no need anymore to have our Wargame, and there's no need to have our Wargame have a TeamSpeak, right? There's no need anymore. I'm telling you, this is how you fix the issue. You completely separate yourself from Project Awesome and our Wargame. So that means you remove the subreddits, or excuse me, you remove the mods that have to do with PA subreddit, the PA guys, right? You remove the Project Awesome TeamSpeak as the only TeamSpeak we list on our community and the only Discord link we list, which is PA. I don't care who has anything to say about it, you just remove it, right? Then you say, okay, we're splitting from Project Awesome. Our Wargame has nothing to do with Project Awesome. Our Wargame has nothing to do with any TeamSpeak in particular, right? We just list TeamSpeaks that are available to the community. So, for example, if you're in a TeamSpeak, say you're with ANZ, right? And if ANZ, or say you're with Steel by Leica, or you're with a clan, or you're with a certain group, or whatever, and you want people who are like come to the subreddit to come to your community, here we go. So here's how it works. Oh shit, wrong click. So here's how it works. You have, okay, community. Here's TeamSpeaks. Here's all these different teams you can join. A small little description. Hey, ANZ is a whole bunch of fucking meme guys who just play for shits and giggles. Hey, Steel by Leica. Mostly Russian community, same thing, like to fuck around. Here's Project Awesome, we like to play 10v10s and shit like that. Here's George's World, we like to play 10v10s too, etc. That's it. Just don't be fucking affiliated with any other TeamSpeaks anymore. We've made the mistake before. Finally fucking, this is the last straw. Like, this is kind of just remove the fucking PA mods, get away from this whole Project Awesome, Project Autism shit. Just fuck off with it, right? Get these new mods in. This whole moderator application, I'm going to get to this in a second. Have their moderator application just be people that are active in the community, people that post. Fuck, like just people who no one's gonna like. No one would complain with moderation. Like, it's not. When I modded the subreddit, I felt like it was the most. Of course, this is sound conceited, I guess, but I felt like when I modded the subreddit, it was always healthy discussions. Everything was going on. It was running smoothly. Like, it's been running smoothly. But this whole, like, influx of, whatever, shitposting, sure, that's fine. But that can be controlled, and that can be, whatever. Like, it's, like, shitposter or whatever. Like, I think Wargame likes that whole, like, shitposting in because it's mostly a dead game without a patch or something related to like content development for Wargame. It's mostly like either that or questions or people's ideas or people's thoughts or shit like that. So this whole shit posting thing is fine. Everyone, it's funny. It's not like this subreddit doesn't take itself seriously. I mean, like, you really think some of your top posts are fucking like memes and shit. So it's kind of like you don't really take it like none of the top posts are fucking like guides or fucking shit like that. Like, that's there's none of that. So it's kind of like, what do you expect? You know, the one of the most influential things in Wargame is fucking the chat. Like, it's not even the game; it's just a fucking stupid chat when people talk about like Hitler, 9/11, and the F-35. Like, come on. Um, so here's what I'm now starting to get to modern application. So here's, for example, I'm gonna show you something. So Enzo went to sleep 3 hours ago, maybe 4. Who knows? Uh, Enzo is the head mod, of course, and I Am Wheat decides to make a post, 2 posts, sticky 2 posts. The subreddit was private. Hold on, let me go ahead and just keep going here. So he deletes the post. Oh no, excuse me. Ooh, no. I'm confused. Did he remake these posts? Okay, this is interesting. So if I don't know if you just saw this, but these posts have been remade. Interesting. So these posts were made 2 hours ago, but they were just remade and stickied again, 18 and 16 minutes ago, which is really weird. I don't know why they were remade, and then he edited 15 minutes ago, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Anyways, so this post is fucking, I don't know what this is, right? So one of the moderators here decided to make the subreddit private today after excessive harassment and shitposting. Now I don't really um, sure there was a lot of posts, but that was when one of the moderators again banned 3 people. Faust, Photo, and Firestarter, 3 people, that are kind of known. So, banned those people after a video goes up about the whole memeing of just making fun of the whole situation going on. The video that I helped make. I helped make that video. I kind of like fucking the person behind it because I thought making funny situation of what's going on, and it's kind of dumb. It's just funny. Anyways, I'm now making the subreddit public, which is again not his decision. Doesn't belong here. There's no point in him trying to take control of the subreddit. I'm not going to allow comments and posts. You can't. I can't keep up with you guys. So we can't make any posts because one person, even though there's fucking 5 mods, he can't make up, so we can't post any content, right? Check out the sticky post, a modder application. You guys want more modders? They're not PA. So no, there is no that aren't PA. We don't want any PA mods. No one's asked for the PA mods. Everyone's asked for people we know. We don't know these PA mods. So first off, solve that issue. Things we get the most recent reports for, which is kind of, I don't really believe that. I think he's just kind of upset that because whenever I was mod, we got like a handful of reports. Not at all. So I think this is just him trying to defend himself with the whole personal attacks and shit like that. I think he's kind of upset that he's been downvoted a lot. Of course, I don't like what he says. He's -10 for me. All of off topics will be removed until we get things settled. We'll let you know when these posts are, if these posts are allowed again in the future. Like, are you just trying to like Nazi mod a subreddit you don't own and have nothing to do with? Like, I really just need to go talk to Enzo because I don't understand why he's letting this happen. Of course he's asleep. He may not even know this is happening. Shit, these posts just might get removed whenever he wakes up. So I might just be wrong, whatever. So what do you do if our Wargame becomes something you don't like? Join another subreddit. Whoa! What the fuck? How do you join another subreddit, another Wargame subreddit? Wargame, like when you go to Wargame, you go for the fucking subreddit. You don't go for this fucking, like you don't like this doesn't, this fucking baffles my mind. I don't even know how to fucking compute this sentence. Like it's like, what do you mean? Like Wargame's never, like our Wargame has never been a place to where there's like there's nothing, like you don't go somewhere else. You go there, right? There's no other Wargame subreddit to go to, If you want to talk, I mean, shit, there may be some things in our Wargame you don't like, but that doesn't, I mean, just go to the fucking forums. That's it. That's the only other option you have. You have the forums and you have Wargame. You have the Nazi modded forums, or you have the open discussion our Wargame. Well, it was whenever fucking I was the mod. You know, it was open discussion. You could talk about anything, leaks, fucking patch, anything, right? But this is like, where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to fucking go? Like, this is not how it's supposed to work. This is a wake up call. You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot if you think, okay, if you don't like my community, go somewhere else. No, this is the community, right? This isn't no, like, sure, you can go make another subreddit, but I mean, what the fuck is the point of making another subreddit when this is the one? You know, this, like, I'm not gonna, like, for me, it fucking makes me mad because this is shit that I worked on for fucking 2 years. I worked on this subreddit. I worked on this community, you know? I helped make it fucking grow. I spent a lot of fucking time doing shit. So I'm not gonna go fucking join another subreddit or join another community when this is the one I've been working fucking. And of course, sure, you can say whatever you want that I made mistakes and I was an asshole or whatever. But there's no person who can tell me that I didn't fucking, that Wargame wasn't a better place whenever I left it. Like whenever, but like before I got there, I did so much for it. So it's not like you're gonna say, oh well, just go piss off and go do something else, go to another community, go start something else. No, this is the one. You know, this is what I've worked for. Even though I'm not a part of it, I'm not like part of the team anymore. It's something that fucking spent way too much time, and I don't want to see it go to shit. You know, so this whole thing just needs to stop. Like just stop it now. Um. Include information about any community that wishes to advertise. So this is exactly what I've been wanting. So I guess they fucking, there we go. I guess they took something that I'd fucking, that's good. I never wanted my information on the sidebar anyway, and you've made that clear. You don't like it, so you don't like it either. So a change is coming. This is completely fucking untrue. This is a fucking lie to your face, right? If you fucking haven't been skipping through, you know this is a fucking lie, and you know because he fucking wanted his other fucking communities to be directly involved with our war game. Like, what's the whole point? Like, okay, think about it at a logical standpoint. What's the whole point of him having to pay more money and host these servers or whatever for him just to not get anything out of it? Okay, well, maybe he's just a really good guy. Wanted to do something for, like, you know, for some people. No. Like, don't be fucking naive. Don't be an idiot, okay? He wanted people to get fucking from this subreddit to this, the amount of people, the amount of views we have, the amount of individual traffic we get, to go to his fucking subreddits, dude. So don't be fucking naive. Fucking please, don't be a naive. Why else would you say yes to this? Why else would you say, wow, I'm going to be posted directly to this that gets blank amount of uniques, you know, X amount of uniques. I don't know the traffic, but it's a lot of unique visits every fucking, you know, whatever. Hold on. Anyways, hopefully I covered everything. This is 30 minutes long, but hopefully I covered everything. You know, this whole like this whole thing is just like fuck. I hope I covered everything, and I really hope if you watch this video, like spent 30 minutes, I really appreciate it. If you spent the whole time eating, you know, whatever. Um, but I mean, this is really like this is just has to stop. Like, I worked I worked way too hard, and I did put way too much time into like this, you know, community. Even though I'm not really a part of it anymore, to see it go into this kind of like half fucking Nazi mod, really heavily moderated, fucking SJW kind of fucking like I don't know, man. It's just disappointing to see something, you know, that you spend a lot of time and effort into go down the wrong, the wrong way. You know, I never imagined that, um, you know, that it would be like this, and it kind of makes me regret what I did with the whole stream sniping thing. That it wouldn't be in a, I feel like it would still be going in a really good direction, still be a positive, influx of subscribers and shit like that, and like coaching nights and really doing that shit again. But I lost that passion whenever I had to deal with this whole TeamSpeak thing. But it's disappointing, and it's really just it really needs to be cleared up, because it's not, it's really saddening, because I spent way too much time. I love this game, and I just don't want to say this fucking whole thing just ruined by, people who don't belong. People who have fucking 4.6 hours in the game. I think that's just, whatever. But anyways, again, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's super long. If you didn't skip through, you just listened, then again, thanks for, hearing, what I had to say. And I know I post a lot of fucking funny memes and shit, and of course the whole things about random and everything. But this is just me completely talking normal and just being myself. Anyways, thanks for watching so much, and I'll see you guys in the next couple of videos if I ever make.